right here. I'm gonna come a little closer.
In life, we often take for granted the small things, the quiet moments, the fresh air, our surroundings, the feeling of solid ground beneath our boots as we walk, whether it be in an open field or deep in the woods. We get so caught up in schedules, noise, and distractions that we forget how much clarity can come from just stepping outside, for slowing down, from being present. Just being out here is a blessing. Every hill we climb, every stream we cross, every step forward is a lesson waiting to be learned. Sometimes it's something new. Sometimes it's something we already knew, but just need to be reminded of. Being in the outdoors reminds us of who we are and where we came from. It teaches us patience, respect, humility. Shows us that we are not owners of this land. We are simply stewards of it. And with that stewardship comes responsibility. Hunting and fishing, hiking, they aren't just hobbies, they're traditions. The connections, they're always are here. We are learning to conserve and to ensure that we enjoy today and will still be here for generations to come. Time spent in the woods is not wasted, it's invested in family, faith, and understanding the balance of life. It reminds us to be thankful to God for the opportunity to harvest the game, the fish that nourish our bodies, and for the privileges and the experiences seeing His creations firsthand. And maybe, just maybe, that's what this journey is really all about. Learning, respecting, appreciating the small things, because those are the moments that matter the most.
Welcome back to my channel, guys. Not the best day for a video, but we're gonna make do. Stick around, guys. All right, guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, we are doing a video that I am so stoked to do. A couple reasons. First of all, turkey season is just right around the corner. It's the last of January, beginning of February. We only have a few weeks left. So that means that turkey season will be right around the corner. Now, having said that, the older I get, the harder it is to be sitting still all the time. So what I like to do is I like to get in the blind. Now, I've done these blind videos before, but this one's a little different. Now, there are many manufacturers of these blinds. This one was definitely sent to me, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it's amazing. We are down here in this bowl because I don't know if you saw my hair coming down that hill, but it is windy as all can be. That's why I got my dead cat on here. So we're gonna try to beat some of the wind down here. It was supposed to be super sunny today, no wind. So, and you can see my glasses. I hate these kind of glasses in this weather, but we're gonna get right in this video. I'm gonna talk a little bit about it. So much I wanna say about this. And quite frankly, it's pretty amazing. Now, I have unboxed it, I've used it, I went squirrel hunting in it. I've also just put it up in the woods to see. We're gonna put it right here in this opening. Talk a little bit about it. Now, I'm gonna promote this blind right here. Now, I'm gonna say that I like this one a little bit better than the other ones that I have. I have a Big Mike's, I have a Tidewee with the see-through mesh. Amazing. However, this one right here, all four walls you can see through. So when you're in it, you can see everywhere. When you're coming at it, you can't see in at all. And we're gonna show you that here in a second. So I'm gonna put it up. Another thing that sets this particular one apart from all the other ones that I have is the fact that when you put that in that bag, there's a little clip that clips it together. Unlike all the other ones that I have and had, there's no clip. So you cannot cinch it down before you put it in that bag. And that bag, finally, one of these blinds, somebody has thought about making the bag a little bit bigger than normal because it is hard to get the blinds in there. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna unbox this real quick. I'm gonna show you. It's super easy to put together. It's just like all the rest of them, but when you get in it, that's when it becomes the best blind, in my opinion. Now, I'm not getting paid to do any of this. This was only sent to me to use to make sure that I liked it. I didn't get it till the end of deer season, so I didn't use it for deer season, but it's still squirrel season till the end of this month in January. So once it's over, I was gonna do the video, but you know what? It's not over, and I'm doing the video, so that's how much I like it. So let's get to unboxing this real quick. I'll show you all about it. When I unzip it, we'll talk about everything that's inside of it. One thing that I probably will never use, but it is in there, is the floor mat. Now, once I get it unzipped and everything, I'll show you what it is. Like I said, I probably won't use it, but it is in there. All right, so like I mentioned, we're down here in this little valley because honestly, I don't know if you can hear the wind. Up there, it's moving pretty good, so let's go ahead and zip this. Now, you get stakes with all of these. Now, typically, I do not use the stakes. I have if I'm leaving it overnight. The problem with leaving it overnight in places that I hunt, well, there's bear. And I have had numerous accounts of bears ripping my blinds up. I don't know what it is about it, but they don't like it, so they rip it up. So there is the stakes. Now this is the floor mat. It is a very thick piece of PVC or vinyl or whatever, but it is waterproof. Now I have not used it. I leave it in here, obviously, just in case I do. Now, the only way I probably would 100% use this is if I knew I was putting this down on some snow or some real wet ground. Anyway, you got the directions, which I left in there just in case I wanted to read it and show you. There's really nothing spectacular on there. It just tells you how to open and close the blind. And if you ever have one of these, then you know. If you haven't, then you're in for a treat because I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. So you can stick around and watch that. So look how much room you got. That is what I freaking love. It is huge. Plenty of space. Now, what I was talking about with the buckle, I'll go ahead and take it out here. Now, what I was talking about the buckle is right here. So I'm gonna bring it real close and show you. It literally, when you put it on there, you can cinch it tight and it compresses this to go in that bag. How amazing is that, guys? For real though, amazing. Love that. Whoever thought about that, they should put on all these blinds because it sucks not having that on there. If you know, you know. I have had straps that I put on these manually, not this one obviously, but the other ones, so I can cinch it down tight. Not with this one, it comes with one right on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and unbox this thing now. Like I said, this is pretty amazing. We'll put it down here. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it together right here. Even though we're in this bowl, it's probably gonna be dirty by the time I'm done. I really don't care because this is a nice blind. And if I really decided to want to clean it, no problem. All right, so let's go ahead and open it. Now, the first thing you gotta do is hard to do. It is hard to do on any of these blinds. I don't care what blind you have, it's hard to do. You wanna make sure well, I say it's hard. Once you get it dialed in, it's super easy, but for the time being, the first time you're doing it, it's gonna suck. So the easiest way to do it is just stand on one of your side walls, not the top, but the side wall. Then you wanna just push this down as much as you can, and you wanna get it open. So it looks something like this. Then you wanna take, there's a little strap right here in the middle, and once I pop it up, I'll show you. Like that. Now it is a struggle, because I'm trying to stay in focus and everything, but this is the strap you pull. You just grab it and you pull straight up. After that, super easy. All you gotta do is get off of your blind, roll it up, and grab on the side. I'll do this side first so you can see. So right here, you can see it's got another pull. You just take it and you pull it that way. Super easy, right? And I'll go ahead and I'll just spin it around. You wouldn't do this in the woods, but I'll spin it around so you can see. So you take it, you find your strap again, probably out of breath, because it's a little workout here. Pull it again. We'll do the same thing again. We'll spin it around. Oop. We'll spin it around. We'll spin it around. Actually, I'm gonna spin around this time. It's getting a little harder to spin now. And then we'll just pull it. We got one more side to do. I'll do this side, and then boom, there we go. So now we are up and running. I'm gonna turn the blind around where the door is facing you. So anyway, this is the door. You unzip it right here, and you get in. Now I'm gonna get in, and you can see if you can see me, and then we'll take the camera in and look out. So you get in. I'm gonna go ahead and zip it up. And I'll put this window together. If it wasn't so daggum cold, here we go. Okay, can you see me? I don't think you can see me. Let me move the blind over a little bit. There we go. All right, so when I bring you in here, I'll show you a little bit more, but as you can see, there I am. It's a pretty daggum awesome blind, guys. I can see 360 degrees. Let me get the camera in here and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Now I'm going to try to hold this as best as I can, but you can see here is 360, that's the window I was just looking out. This is 360 degrees looking out. Pretty freaking amazing if you ask me. All the way around. Now, since we're back around to the beginning, I want to show you something right here. So this part right here is, to me, the best option for any blind. Instead of Velcro alerting anything in the woods, you can slide your windows up and slide your windows down. Virtually no noise. And then when you want to put them back up, all you have to do is slide up and slide that one down. Of course, that side's down already, but pretty freaking amazing if you ask me. All right, you have a blacked out top. So one of the only issues that I have with this blind, and it's not a huge deal for me because obviously I'm a big dude, right? But is this door. So it's not a huge opening, but when you're in there, obviously you can get in pretty easy, but once you're in there, it's good. And then I do want to show you one more thing before I close this lid back up. But other than that, that's it. There's no issues. No Velcro to worry about, alerting any deer, squirrel, bear, turkey, whatever you're doing, or bird watching. If you're bird watching, it's perfect for you. So another little thing that I like, before I even go any further, let me show you one thing real quick. So right there on that black lip part, as you can see in there maybe, I hope, that is where you would zip your floor in. I'm not zipping the floor in because it does take a few seconds to do it, but I'm not going to do it. But trust me, it goes in there perfectly fine. All right, so another good thing about this blind is you can take this into the woods, right? And if you don't want to be like out here in the open field, you want to be, up against a brush pile or in the woods itself, they have these little spots right here. Most of these blinds have this in here where you can put like tree branches or brush in here, so you can brush it in against your background, and then it almost just disappears. So I cannot wait until spring gobbler season, because this one will be in use, trust me. You're definitely gonna have to hit that thumbs up. If this content is giving you any value, I'm gonna leave a link down below where you can get this. If you so choose to, you can buy from my link and make me some money. All the money goes back to this channel. If my content is giving you any value so far, please smash that thumbs up, guys. It does mean the world to me. Also, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you don't miss anything. Now, when I take this out in spring, you're gonna be able to see it. And it's gonna be just amazing, guys. So much easier for me to get away with movement and this huge encapsulated blind. Now, I can almost stand up in it. You can see I'm 6 foot and it's right up top. So I have to crouch a little bit, but technically I'll be sitting on a chair anyway, so I won't be, or a seat rather. So, the footprint is amazing. They do make a bigger one, but this, to carry in the woods, is perfect. I mean, you shouldn't want anything else. This is a good blind. Good size, easy to carry in the woods, not very heavy, as you saw. I carried it all the way up here and no problem. So what an amazing product, guys. What an amazing product. Can't talk enough good about this. Yes, I did get this sent to me, but it is an amazing product. I'm not taking anything away from any other Tidewee or anybody else, but this one is really nice. So get you one. All right, and once again, please, If my content is giving you any value, smash that thumbs up, guys. It does mean the world to me. I'm telling you, this blind, even if, look, if you get it from Amazon and you're like, what a piece of junk, send it back. It's that easy. You can easily do that. So I'll leave the link down for their website also where you can get it from. I've talked to them. Hopefully they'll give me some money off so you can order from them and then you can save some money. Hopefully, cross your fingers, you'll see it in the description with my link. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and break it down real quick, put it back in its case and show you how easy it is to put it back together. Super easy. All you gotta do is just basically do exactly what you did in reverse. So I'm gonna do the sides first. It's very cold out here, so it's gonna take me a second because everything is cold, including yours truly. I'm not really too worried about the dirt because, you know what? It's part of the game, right? All right, all you gotta do for the middle, they say smack it, but I ain't doing that. So I'm just gonna push it down, boom. Push it down. There we go. Now, the important part is getting that strap situated. All right, I had battery go dead. So, back to where we were, getting the strap together. You put it all together and roll it, get all the dirt out of it. And leaves, obviously, if you're in the woods. I like to go ahead and take the strap and go all the way to the very end with it. Try not to hit my microphone while I'm talking here. Take it. And then, same with all of them, put your knee on it. Actually, you probably need to tuck it in a little bit more. There we go. There we go. Take it, put it in, snapped. If it wouldn't be so cold out here, this would be no issue. And all us hunters that hunt in the cold know exactly what I'm talking about. So, anyway, put it in there. Then you can take your strap. I'm gonna have to undo it because my fingers are too cold. But we'll go ahead and start it. And then I'll put it back together. Snap, and then pull it. And now we're ready to put in the bag, finally. All right, this is the easy part. Put your feet down towards the bottom of your bag because it is where it is the most sturdy. Or you can put it the other way. It's just easier for me. Put it in like this. All right, put it in. Get our bag and our pegs. Roll this back up. All right, there we go. Zip it up. If it wasn't so cold, I would have got a lot tighter, but there you have it. That's all there is to it. It's dirty. Hey, it is what it is. It's hunting, right? All right, once again, if my content is giving you any value, please smash that thumbs up. It does mean the world to me. Like and subscribe. If you want to see a great hunting video, check right here. You'll see some good footage. If you like what you see, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a great day.